Hello, I just wanted to do a quick review today on the Aspire Nautilus tank. Aspire Nautilus, it's an Pyrex clearomizer with adjustable airflow, Pyrex glass like I say, and huge 5 mil capacity. I got this from Elite Vaping in Willenhall, run by Adam Parker. You can see that it's a genuine tank there. You can see the scratch the serial number and the authentic label, so he stocks genuine products. The link to his page will be in the description of this video. They have a Facebook group that you can go check out if you want to get some advice, or if you want to find out information about shop opening times, things like that. You can pop in. There are loads of friendly people, friendly staff. They'll advise you on what to do, whether you're starting out or you're experienced. They cover for all people. So let's get into it. So if we just go with what you get in the box, you get a user manual, which just has some bits in about how to fill the tank, the air hole sizes, which I'll talk to in a minute, how to adjust it and things like that. And then in the box you get the tank itself, which is just on the table here. You get one coil head inside the tank, one coil head spare. I believe the one inside the tank is 1.6 ohms and the one in the box is 1.8. And then you also get a beauty ring if you want to use it on an ego device. I mean, it might look a bit top heavy, but if you want to do that. So here's the tank. I've got some juice in it at the moment. I've got some blueberry haze in. Yeah, blueberry haze in here. This is from Toot and Juice, which I also got from Adam at Elite Vaping, but I'm going to do a review on some juices in the future if I get some chance to. Right, so here's the tank. As you can see, I've only got a few mil left. Start from the top, you got a removable drip tip, so I've tried a few drip tips in here, seems to fit everything fine. You've got this top section here which unscrews. Now that is threaded Pyrex, so threaded glass, so do be careful with that. I wouldn't over tighten it, as glass threads aren't very forgiving. And then toward the bottom you've got a seal here on that's the seal of liquid in when you screw the base in. And then you've got the coil head assembly inside there. And when you've got the base, you can also unscrew the coils like you saw in the box. You can buy replacement heads, and they are dual coil heads. So yeah, and then you've got a really nice airflow ring here. So if I show you the hole, that's on, I think, the second setting, and you twist it and it clicks, and you can go bigger and just click around. There's 4 air hole settings. That's the smallest one. I usually have it on the third one up. If you put it on the biggest one, if you do like to do lung kits, you can do it on the biggest hole, I find. And then you got that. So yeah, all in all, it's a really good clearomizer. I'm just going to screw it onto just an old Vamo, just to give you a quick test. This is with a 50-50 mix, blueberry in. The taste is really nice. I would put the taste, if you were going to go on a chart, I would say if you go up with like K-Funs and dripping, it's not quite that tasty, but at the end of the day you are screwing in a rebuildable coil, so you can't expect that. But yeah, it's pretty close. It's not far away by any means, and for just a screw-in head tank, it's brilliant. If you gave someone one of these out of the box when they first started vaping, they skipped a lot of trial and error with some of the clearomizers, like some of the ones that are a bit more finicky. With the air hole sizes as well, if you do get, like, say if you're using a thick juice, if you put the air hole smaller, when you draw on the tank, you're going to create more pressure, so you'll pull more juice into the coil, the wick and coil. So, but then if you do start using a slightly thinner juice and you do get a bit of flooding, then just open the air hole up to a bigger hole, and that will draw less juice in, and it will burn off any flooding that you've got. So that's about all the features of the Nautilus. I'm just going to put it on the third biggest hole. I've got this. It's 1.6 ohms at 4 volts. I'm going to have a vape. As you can see, there's nothing wrong with that. You could turn it up a bit more, but you don't want it to burn. I find 4 volts for the 1.6 ohms a sweet spot. If you put the 1.8 ohm head in, I probably go up to about 4.2. So yeah, again, these are £25. I think I mentioned that, from Elite Vaping is where I got this one from. So yeah, you'll find all the links to the Facebook group and his contact details in the description below. Thanks for watching. I highly recommend the tank. Cheers.